Hey, Glenn here. How's it going? I just wanted to create this quick video to show off the extension remove breadcrumbs. So what this does is it removes the breadcrumbs that we see on URLs and search results. And this can be really useful when you're doing site audits and auditing websites and looking at what is there. You can audit websites, and I do in Google Search Console, looking at Google Analytics, looking through sitemaps, looking through Screaming Frog. But I always like to get another perspective on a website, and that is by looking at them through search results. One thing, a few years ago, Google made a change now where they show these breadcrumbs, and it's a bit annoying. It makes my job a little bit more difficult. So I created this extension. It's called Remove Breadcrumbs. Very simple, no tracking or anything like that. I can share the source code with you. It will be on detailed.com/breadcrumbs, and you can find the extension there. So what you want to do first is you want to make sure you can actually see it. So if you go under your extensions, just click on this little pin icon here, and then it will show up in the top bar. So I don't want this on every single Google search that I make. What I do is I set it. This can read and change site data when you click the extension. So I don't want it on always, just when I want to click on it. So I've done a search here. I see breadcrumbs as normal. 99 searches out of 100 I make every day, I see breadcrumbs. But when I click on this, look at that. Instantly happens. I can see the URLs that I'm clicking on. Now there might not be anything odd here. There was something slightly strange. So we can actually see the URLs. If I'm auditing the website, I can find subfolders that are kind of obvious to dive into further. So we have hub, reviews, reviews banking, mortgages, and then something that was a little strange to me. So they have hub category Medicare, but then they have H category investing. So Screaming Frog, Google Search Console, I might not have noticed that distinction, but just because this is a new perspective on the website, okay, they have this H directory. Is there anything there? What is the difference between hub and H? And I can dive into that a bit more. So just one more example here. We are looking at HubSpot. We're looking at social media. So you can do a basic site search, so you can start adding keywords. Once again, I can't see the URLs. I'm not entirely sure what is the structure of the directories of the website. Click on this little icon and instantly you can see them. You can see the actual URLs of the page. Doesn't need to refresh, shows you straight away. And then this one stands out to me. I hadn't noticed this before. I just saw this now when I'm recording. Focus on 2023. They still had these old headlines and these URLs. Focus on 2017 is interesting. If I was working with them, would we make sure writers are not creating URLs with years in them going forward? Could be something to think about. And this one really caught my attention. Look at this URL structure. Blog tab ID 6307. It is my .aspx extension. It is my understanding that these are very old URL structures as part of HubSpot, and they don't use this format anymore. But if I'm auditing the website, this is the exact kind of thing I want to see. And if I was not using this breadcrumb, I might miss something like this. Now you should be able to find these kind of things again in Screaming Frog, Google Search Console. I just want a new perspective on URLs, a new way to look at a website, especially a large website. And this extension in one click gives me exactly that. And there's just one more example, just a fun little query here. You can change this to 2024, 2025, whatever it may be, in URL the previous year. And then I can see titles, but once again, I can't really see the URLs. I can get an idea of some of them from the breadcrumbs here, but I just kind of want to see the URL structure. Again, just click on the extension. I don't always want it on. I just want it on when I'm auditing websites, and then we can see the URLs there. So it's free, no tracking, open source, super simple, super cool, and I hope you find it useful. detailed.com/breadcrumbs.